What's up, man? Back with another video now. Speaking of OG3, speaking of the Youngboy, you know what I'm saying, NBA Youngboy, we want to talk about this whole, the record that just dropped, where they're saying it's a diss on Birdman. And I don't know if it is or not, but if it is, I am not shocked nor surprised. I'm not shocked nor surprised. And obviously, the OG3 video that came out a few weeks ago definitely is one of the reasons. But just in general, bro, I knew Birdman wasn't going around just with his good intentions. Birdman has been trying to get around Youngboy and get in business with Youngboy from the very beginning. And I think OG33 in Montana did a great job of recognizing that. Whether you're a fan of Stunner or not, and I think, shout out to Stunner, but it's if you still believe that is a myth, that Birdman does bad business or Birdman doesn't fuck people over, to me at this point, you're just delusional, bro. I mean, it's like, if we're keeping it all the way 100,000, this is the same guy that tried to get his own son killed. Like, I still don't understand how people act like that didn't happen or that's not a thing. I don't understand how Wayne and even people go around him like academics and Vlad and they don't ask him nothing about that shit. But that just lets me know that shit happened and how the real shit can get. I feel like they close enough in the industry close enough in the industry to know what really happened and how real shit can get. And I feel like that shows a level of character. I don't think it's like dangerous or badass. I think it's just like snakish and very dark and demonic almost, that you kill niggas so close to you over money, but you're supposed to be this big rich mogul, right? Like Birdman is constantly throwing shots at Jay-Z, but you don't hear niggas coming out. I'm not saying that no nigga out there is saying Jay-Z ain't paid him, but I'm saying there's not 2 million motherfuckers out there. It's not every damn, come on. It's not like every goddamn artist or everybody that's dealt with Rock Nation is saying that Jay-Z is a bad businessman. They might be saying Jay-Z is not the greatest friend, but not too many are saying he's a bad businessman, right? And so, in my personal opinion, I feel like it was inevitable. It was inevitable that he was going to definitely get close eventually, and it was inevitable that there was going to be a falling out because, like I say, OG33 in Montana are recognizing what's going on, that massive tour. All these these are fruits of NBA Youngboy, OG3 in Montana's labor, not Cash Money or not even really Universal or Motown. I'm not saying that they don't have anything to do with it at all, but this tour is a long time coming. This shit, if he'd have done this shit next year, it probably would have been bigger than it was this year, because that's just how long people and how big the Youngboy is and how eager his fan base has been waiting to see him and perform live. I'm baby, come here. Come on, let's go. Come on. I feel like that's just how eager they are to see him perform live. It's been like, what, 4 or 5 years, bro? Dude has been dropping music non-stop throughout that time, right? That he's been out of prison, even when he was on house arrest, was doing crazy numbers. So I feel like it is what it is in that department. They don't really need Birdman to make no money. The only thing Birdman can do, to me, in my opinion, is take something from the situation. I don't feel like Cash Money has anything to add. I feel like right now, Cash Money is in, like, especially when I see the way Birdman is moved around constantly in everybody's face, that lets me know he's trying to make some money. If he had money, if he was sitting up, he'd be signing artists. Because that's what Birdman does when he has a lot of money. He signs artists. He gives out, his, not bonuses. I can't even think of the name. What's that called whenever you first get signed to a label? They pay you, it's pretty much a loan. I know that, I can't even think of the name right now, but we know that Birdman does that, right? He's going to give you that first little check up front. You ain't going to make no more money with him. He's going to make a whole lot of money off of you. And, in a couple years, you're going to be on the internet just like every other artist saying, hey, bro, I'm owed, like, certain amount of millions by Cash Money, and Birdman is no longer in contact with me. He's no longer dealing with me. Can't get in contact with him or Slim or whatever it may be. And I feel like, hey, at the point where Youngboy, where NBA is right now, the whole NBA camp, even with, because I think he's starting like he started 2 new channels, and those might be 2 new labels. I think one is Young Paper Chasers, and there's another one, right? Because that's what a lot of people thought that wasn't a legit record. Till you see that a lot of people see those YouTube channels are legit, and they belong to Youngboy, right? They belong to NBA, the NBA camp, the NBA, music brand. But so I feel like, hey, it was inevitable. They seen the play. They not fucking with it. Youngboy, obviously, as he said on the record, my nigga, he has millions of dollars. He young and ignorant. He don't give a fuck. He's gonna come out and say something. He's not just gonna stop dealing with Birdman. He's gonna call Birdman out like, hey, bro, for you to come around and shoot videos and do all, you're not finna know. You ain't fucking nothing over. And like I said, they don't need to do business with him. So I knew it was inevitably gonna happen, right? If the record is really about Birdman and all this, hey, I knew it was gonna happen. Just saying. You guys let me know what y'all think.